What up, everybody? It's time for the 2023 National Football League Draft. Joined by Smark, Wahlberg, hope to be joined by Cheese later on, maybe. That's a little up in the air, but how are you doing, pal?
No, I'm doing good. I'm looking forward to this. How are you?
Just before we get started, a friend of mine actually put together a draft bingo card. So if anyone wants to play along, the link is in the chat. To do so, just say what card number you got. I got card number 2. What are you watching this on?
A rather unreliable stream. Let me fix that. It keeps buffering. I don't have any real preference. If you want to send me the one you're using, I can use that.
Oh no, I'm watching it on actual television.
Yeah, I see. Give me just a second then.
What do you want to see the Bears do at 9?
I mean, there's any number of scenarios. I'm hoping more than anything Jalen Carter doesn't seem super likely, but Jalen Carter, Paris Johnson, maybe a trade. Apparently, Washington's not re-signing Chase Young as of yet. They're going to let him play out the rest of the year, so maybe that's a scenario. Who knows? How about you?
I wanted ever since the Packers moved up to 13. I've been like, give me JSN and give me JSN right fucking now. For 2 reasons. Number 1, because I think JSN is a damn good prospect. And number 2, because how fucking funny would it be that during Rodgers' whole reign with the team, we never got him any weapons. But 2 days after he leaves, we draft a wide receiver in the first round.
Well, it's been no wide receivers and no tight ends, right?
No wide receivers, no tight ends, no running backs. Literally the only offensive skill position player we have drafted in the first round while Rodgers has been on the team was Jordan Love. I want JSN, and I either want to trade back into the back end of the first round or find some way to get up early into the second round to get the tight end out of Georgia, Darnell Washington.
This isn't a bad pick.
Yeah, because that guy, he's a fine pass catcher and a red zone threat. I mean, of course he's a red zone threat. The dude's fucking 6'7", but he's probably, at least from what I've seen, the best pure blocking tight end in the class.
Very nice.
Have you got yourself a bingo card?
I do, yes.
What number have you got?
21.
21?
Yep.
Cool.
There we go. Yep, I'm good. Let's see. I don't know about the NHL, but I know there's only one basketball playoff game tonight, which I suppose is sort of subject at the moment, but
Grayson Allen. I'm going to go into a bigger rant about this on Monday when we discuss the NBA. But Grayson Allen probably doesn't even have 2 brain cells to rub together. He's completely fucking brain dead.
I feel a little bit bad because I was watching the end of that game and just like Giannis just wasn't leaving the court. He just sort of looked mesmerized by everything that was going on. I felt bad for him. I like him; he's a good dude. But
yeah,
as a Bulls fan, it seemed very sort of appropriate karma wise that was who ended up taking the last shot.
Fucking Grayson Allen.
And he got left out to dry.
As I said, I'll go into this more on Monday on Totally Inappropriate Sports. But hang on. People, if you have Boo Roger Goodell on your bingo cards, which you do as a free space, mark it off. Roger Goodell is out there to officially open the draft. And the fucking 2 people on the stage are even booing him. Can you hear that?
I can hear it a little bit. Maybe go up just a touch if you can. That's good.
So 14.
As you can see, I have some friends on stage with me that you might recognize. They are Kansas City natives.
Yeah, by fucking Jimmy Butler. That fucking last shot he took in regulation. Yes, it was against us, and when it led to it going to overtime and eventually losing. But just as a fan of the sport, I have to appreciate that last shot Jimmy Butler took.
Oh, that's fucking ridiculous. I was watching it while we were doing the show Wednesday. And I just completely fucking derailed my train of thought because I was like, holy shit.
You'd probably be able to hear it in the studio, Cheese, but we'll go through each pick as it's happening up until you come on. But you say you can faintly hear it in the background, Smark?
Yeah, I can hear it, son.
Cool. Grab yourself a bingo card, Cheese. Okay, we don't fucking care about Mahomes or Kelsey. Get the fuck off the screen and open the draft. That's what always pisses me off about the draft. The fact it was supposed to open at 1 o'clock my time. It's now 10 minutes later and we're still fucking around with pomp and circumstance.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's always needlessly long. Padded out.
I know it pisses me off each time, though. Fuck off, Kermit the Frog.
Who are these people anyway? Do you know? Did they say?
The only ones I know is fucking Mahomes and Kelsey.
Okay, I think I'm a touch behind you. Because I'm looking at irrelevant celebrities at the moment.
Oh, yeah, you're actually quite a way behind.
Some guy that kind of looks vaguely like me and some blonde lady.
Yeah.
All right, let's go ahead.
I'm guessing they're Kansas City natives.
It stands to reason.
The 2023 NFL Draft is now officially open.
The Carolina Panthers are on the clock. The draft is open. But yeah, that last shot Jimmy Butler took was simply as a fan of the sport, I had to appreciate that.
Oh, this is incredible. Yeah, for sure.
I have made a prediction on who I think Carolina are going to go here. Smark knows because I showed it him before we went on. I do think it's almost certainly Bryce Young here. I was all aboard the CJ Stroud train at 1 until the Wonderlic and CJ Stroud tanked the Wonderlic. While I'm not that big of a fan of looking into the Wonderlic to judge a prospect, I thought as soon as that score came out, this guy probably not 1-1 anymore.
It seems like for whatever reason they're kind of almost trying to tank his draft stock a little bit, like forces beyond his control, because they had the Wonderlic is all him, but you had that stuff coming out about him, his involvement with the Manning Passing Academy and shit like that.
I seriously wouldn't be surprised if that was an orchestrated attempt from within the Indianapolis Colts organization.
An attempt to get him?
Yeah, to tank his stock so he'd fall to number 4.
It's possible.
Same as back in 2018 when the racist tweets of Josh Allen came out. I genuinely think they were linked by someone inside the Bills organization.
Yeah, it's entirely possible.
Solely with... And also, the first overall pick. How long ago did you guys trade down from first to the Panthers?
March 10th.
So, a month and a half. Why? So they have had a month and a half to decide this pick. Why is the pick not already in?
Yeah.
I understand it with all picks from 2 onwards, but first overall should be straight in. You've had time you've had time to sit on this. You've had time to ponder it.
I mean, I guess maybe just theoretically laying out a bit for like any potential last minute trades, but I don't really think anything's going to happen on that front.
If they were willing to trade down, why would they trade up in the first place?
Yeah.
Especially that far. But they're showing Bryce Young backstage at the moment. Yeah, the draft does drag, Chad, but I was more so discussing the reasons as to why it drags and why those reasons are fucking bullshit.
Let's see. Just the name of seeing how much the delay is. Roundabout, what is the countdown clock on your television time?
5:37, 36, 35, 34.
No, that's 6:36.
So it's about a minute.
Yeah, but I think that's about the best it's going to be able to be.
It's probably the best it's going to be able to be, but what I'm going to do when this pick is in is I'm going to turn it up, and just as Goodell is coming out, I will tell you that he's on his way out and see if you can hear the selection over my TV.
That sounds good.
But we've got 5 minutes left. Come on, you've wasted 5 minutes when you already know who the fucking pick is, Carolina. Stop fucking us around.
So it feels like number one's kind of an obvious one, but for you, where does this start getting interesting? Like, what pick do you think you might start seeing some parity?
I honestly think it could be from number 2. I could see the Texans going quarterback straight up at number 2. I could see them going for someone like a Will Anderson or even a Paris Johnson at 2 and wait to see if there's still a QB for them at 12.
Yeah, potentially.
So it could, to me, get interesting from number 2 onwards.
Honestly, not even 12. Like, if you don't think, like, if you have your heart set on one particular quarterback and they end up being taken, why not just sort of try to assemble the best team you can and try again next year? Because it seems like the quarterback class next year is supposed to be better.
Although if they've got their heart set on a quarterback in this class, then they take him at number 2.
Sure, yeah, I mean, if he's available.
And the pick is in. The pick is in. Technically, Houston are now on the clock, but I'll wait for everything to come around before putting them on the clock. But what we can do is there we go. And how long it takes from the pick being made to Goodell coming out and announcing it. Who do you personally think is the worst player projected to go in the first round tonight?
Oof. I mean, I don't know. That's really all depends on like what like the depends on position. It depends on what you're trying to draft them for. Like, I feel like for me personally, like it's really more of a necessity situation because like there's a lot of people that are. Go ahead.
Okay, which one do you have the least faith in? Because I have the answer. I have zero faith in fucking. What's the Edge's name? Lucas Van Ness doing anything to the pro level.
I mean, not to say that he's the worst player available in the first round, but just in terms of for what I want for my team, I don't want Peter Skoronski because he's smaller than the other offensive linemen that are out there.
Goodell is coming out. Do you hear that?
Mm-hmm.
The Carolina Panthers select Bryce Young, quarterback, Alabama.
There you go.
Yep, the first overall pick is Bryce Young. I think Bryce Young needs to send a thank you card to Russell Wilson and Kyler Murray because before them two, fucking a 5'10" guy at quarterback wouldn't have gone anywhere near even in the first round. Hell, fucking Wilson went in the third.
I want to see. Gonna look. Want to see. I don't remember where Breeze went, but Breeze is around that size, if I recall. Or 6 foot, but I don't know.
Breeze went at the very start of the second.
Yeah, second, pick 32.
But first overall pick is Bryce Young. He's going to get the chance to sit behind the red rifle for maybe 2 games before Dalton gets benched. And here they're comparing him to Drew Brees. Seriously, dude. Really? That's probably already going to happen if you come on later, which we certainly want you to do. But the
I just now read that message from Chase.
Houston Texans are on the clock. Well, they've been on the clock for a bit already, but
That's so cheesy. You act like I don't broadcast with nobody all the time anyway. So
right on.
every Wednesday and most Mondays, friend.
Currently showing comparisons of Doug Flutie and the aforementioned Drew Brees. Do you want to hold this together for like a minute while I go get myself a drink?
Yeah, sure. Go right ahead. Let's see. In the meantime, my stream is showing that the Texans are on clock. They got about 5:45 left. Probably another 10 actual minutes before they announce this fucking thing. So we shall see. We shall see. Susie Culber, for some reason, is wearing pajamas. It's an interesting choice. She's got blue fucking suede pajamas on. Looks very comfortable, but I don't know if it's necessarily the most professional attire. Bryce Young seems like he's very happy to be a Panther. Good for him. He tries very hard. He's a good kid. He's a good kid, you know. Let's see what we got going on here. Just me and you, Chase. Just me and you. Entertain me and just me by yourself. Susie indeed is all in. She's gonna be headed on down to Jacksonville in no time. Bryce Young, apparently the first Alabama player to be drafted first overall. Good for him. Before that, Tua was the earliest selection, I guess. Tua, some white guy, and then Mac Jones. There we go. And Luke is back. He's got himself a drink and he's got himself gorgeous flowing locks.
The pick is in for Houston.
Ah, okay. Oh, yep.
There we go.
I'll be here when you get back. Jeez.
Selection time.
With the second pick in the 2023 NFL Draft, the Houston Texans select C.J. Stroud.
Well, there you go.
So they do take the quarterback. And they do take C.J. Stroud.
C.J. Stroud.
There's any surprise that the Panthers actually took Bryce Young. I mean, mildly. I thought they were going to take Stroud too for a minute, but
For most of the process, I thought they were going to take Shroud, but by the time we got to tonight, I was fairly certain it was going to be Bryce Young, and I showed Smark before we even came on. The banner you see at the bottom, Texans select CJ Stroud second overall. I already had Panthers select Bryce Young first overall, already filled in, ready to go.
I'll say this: his girlfriend, mistress, or sister, whoever that was that he hugged, not bad, not bad.
I heard we could be getting a possible trade here.
Yeah, I've been hearing that the Cardinals have been talking to the Titans, apparently.
Yeah. About possibly trading down to number 11 in a trade that would involve, what's the receiver's name? DeAndre Hopkins.
Yeah, that's been floated out there, but then it's been questioned whether or not that's legitimate or not. But they have been talking, apparently, so there is that.
Yeah, it was initially said by Dov Kleiman, and that motherfucker can't be trusted. But when a few minutes later Ian Rappaport came out with the same thing, then I thought, okay, this might have a little bit of weight to it.
Could be. I have a friend. I'm going to pull a page out of your playbook and say I have a friend who he's from Tennessee. He's a Vols fan and a Titans fan, and he spent all college football season shit talking Will Levis. So if the Titans end up with Will Levis, that's going to be pretty fucking hilarious. But we shall see.
Well, I think we all know Ryan Tannehill isn't the answer, and from what was saw of Malik Willis last year, that motherfucker's not the answer. But the Cardinals are on the clock.
I mean, I don't know. That depends. I feel like Willis kind of got thrusted into a tough position, but I mean, you kind of have to. You're going to be in tough situations all the time anyway, I guess.
I'm not a huge fan of this pick for the Texans, to be honest. I mean, I seriously cannot think of a single quarterback from Ohio State that has ever been competent at the pros.
All right. Well, it's been fun. You have a good night. How dare you?
I had to, dude. I had to.
It's only fair.
As they're now showing CJ Stroud in the back crying.
Well, I mean, I'd be crying too if I had to go to the Texans. It's understandable.
Yeah. Going there is basically a career killer.
Pretty much, especially if you're a quarterback.
Just spend the 4 or 5 years showing you're decent and then go to a contender in free agency.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, CJ, stay away from the masseuse parlors.
Indeed.
But the Cardinals are on the clock and the time is starting to tick down.
Yeah, it's 250 for me. It's probably about 150 or so.
Yeah, 151, 150, 49. Were you able to hear the selections of Young and Shroud through my TV?
Yeah, everything came through nice and clear.
Cool.
While you were gone, I was talking about, I don't know if you can see it on yours, I don't know what you're watching, but Susie Colbert has on just a rather elegant pair of pajamas. Just like bright blue, like fucking velvet pajamas. Suede. I actually had no idea this draft was in Missouri. I thought because like Matt said he was going there, so I thought that was in Detroit.
No, the one in Detroit is next year.
Right.
And holy fuck. Trade alert.
Yep, here we go. Okay.
The Houston Texans are on the clock.
Interesting.
And the pick is in.
Houston Texans about to give up a whole bunch of shit just to get Will Anderson.
It would appear that way. Yes, geez, the Texans took Stroud, and now they have traded up to 3rd overall.
Oh, okay. Matt was going to Ford Field to watch it because he's gay.
But the pick is in, and the Texans have at least given up pick 12. I don't have the full details of the trade yet. They haven't been announced. But they have at least given up pick 12. Yeah, the Texans are going hyper aggressive. And one would think this would have to be for Will Anderson.
You know, I'm quite happy with how the trade turned out for the Bears, but just on principle, fuck them. Because they weren't willing to do deals with us, but they were willing to do deals with fucking Arizona. So you might go straight to hell, Houston.
Productivity could be the word right here for Houston. Well, we're just ratepayers in the Texans world at present. The Arizona Cardinals have traded the 3rd pick to the Houston Texans. With the 3rd pick in the 2023 NFL Draft, the Houston Texans select Will Anderson Jr. linebacker, Alabama.
Yep, it is indeed for Will Anderson.
It sort of sends. I mean, I'm sure he ultimately doesn't really give a shit, but it kind of sends out a weird message to Will Anderson. It's like, we want you, but we don't want you as much as CJ Stroud.
I could see that, but I could also make the counterpoint that we were willing to just take Stroud with our pick. We were willing to move extra capital to get you.
True. And I guess that works better than if it's the other way around and you you take Anderson first, you take Stroud 3rd, and then Stroud has a bunch of extra pressure on him because of what Houston gave up to get him.
Yeah. Whereas, yes, this puts pressure on Will Anderson, but he's the best prospect in the entire draft.
Right. Although, if you don't know this is happening, imagine that's really kind of got to fuck with you if you're Will Anderson. Because you're like, oh, thank God, dodged a bullet. And then you see that Houston's on the clock again, and you're like, oh, God damn it.
Yeah. That would be a little annoying.
It's literally like in a horror movie where you think they die, and then they just grab your foot and try to fucking pull you down.
It would be funny. The details of the trade haven't been at least announced on TV yet.
I was looking on NFL.com. I haven't really seen anything. I'm going to take a look.
I've got a friend who's a Colts fan, and they are incredibly vehemently anti-Will Levis. And Will Levis has fallen right into their lap if they so choose.
It seems like a lot of people are kind of anti-Will Levis.
Dude, I'm anti-Will Levis. I don't think the guy's got what it takes to be more than a spot starter, decent backup, which, if in anything, would make him a perfect fit for the Colts, whose pick is in. The Texans receive Will Anderson and a 4th-round pick this year. The Cardinals receive a pick 12, a 2nd-round pick this year, pick 33, a 2024 first, and a 2024 third.
That's a pretty good haul.
Yeah.
I mean, especially you consider the fact that what are they looking for? Probably an edge player, maybe a wide receiver or something like that. Somebody who'll probably still be available when it's 12.
That and the fact that they're really not in a position to compete this year with the injury to Kyler Murray.
That's true.
So just punt the season and gather up as much capital as you can for next year.
Makes sense. Cole's pick is in. It's going to take forever and a day before we actually hear it, though.
Yep.
After the Colts get done, this is when the stress will begin for me because Seattle and Detroit are both probably the likely landing spot for Carter.
I've actually heard discussion this week that if Anthony Richardson is still there, if he doesn't go here, that the Seahawks would strongly consider Anthony Richardson.
Third quarterback in the first 4 picks of this draft. With the 4th pick in the 2023 NFL Draft, the Indianapolis Colts select Anthony Richardson.
Well, there goes that.
Yeah.
All right, so Seattle is for sure going to take Will Levis. We're just going to sit tight and wait for that to happen.
He will be going back to Indianapolis, where he crushed the combine.
I think Anthony Richardson has the highest ceiling of anyone in this draft, but he needs to sit for a year. And as much as I love Gardner Minshew, I'm not sure Minshew will be able to keep the call for Richardson quiet.
Probably not.
My friend who's a Colts fan is probably jumping for joy now that they're out of the Will Levis sweepstakes.
Yeah, it seemed like they actually did make the right call, which is not
Yeah.
very typical of them.
I mean, the last time they truly made the right call was what? Fucking Quentin Nelson?
Yeah, probably. Seems like it's starting to flow a little bit better too. It's not taking as long between picks, so that's good.
And my favourite part of that trade that we just saw was I felt the Texans were a serious threat at 12 to take JSN. I think the Cardinals are still a threat to take JSN, but I don't think they're as big a threat.
I mean, 12, maybe even Tennessee, who knows?
Yeah.
It's not impossible that Chicago would take him either. It just depends on what it looks like by 9.
Yeah, you say your sweating moments start now. My sweating moments start probably when Tennessee are on the clock.
Yep. She says the last time they got it right was with Jeff George. I do also think this is like roundabout where things actually do start getting interesting because everything else seemed kind of like foregone conclusions. They're comparing Anthony Richardson to Donovan McNabb, which just seems kind of vaguely racist. Or it's a uniform color thing.
Sure, uniform color.
Indeed. They're also doing Donovan McNabb really dirty because like the video quality of the highlights they're showing was like fucking 180p, and it's like, okay, he's played in like somewhat HD level games. You don't have to fucking put a black and white filter over it. You don't got to be mean to the
But we're still waiting on the pick to come in.
Probably about 2 minutes and change or so at this point.
Yeah, 2:20. About how long it's taking for this pick to come in, I'm getting trade vibes. Hey, cheese.
Maybe.
What's up?
Maybe.
What up, pal?
Nope, there he
I
is.
don't
What's
know.
up?
Hopefully the audio's not too loud on my end. I'm just making the drive home from work now. I had to turn the camera off because like I can't hear y'all, so I had to put the phone up to my ear.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah, we're still waiting on pick 5 at the moment.
Yeah.
Come on, Will Levis.
Hey, it works for me. Works for me too.
I don't want him there as an option for the Lions.
Oh, that would be so cruel.
I'd be mad as hell.
I
think he's
want
going to be the worst quarterback in this draft.
I want Will Levis to end up falling to around, as I said, 11 or 12, because I could see someone like Minnesota trading up to take him, and that eliminates one player from the JSN sweepstakes.
Oh yeah, if Minnesota took him, I would be fucking ecstatic.
Yeah.
Like, even if he lives up to, like, even if he became the next Kirk Cousins, it's still the phrase "the next Kirk Cousins" should like be cause for concern.
Yeah. Not too bad, not too good, not going to inspire you.
Because how would you like to be the purgatory of quarterbacks?
Huh?
That's basically what Kirk Cousins is. Just
The perfect what?
the purgatory of quarterbacks.
Purgatory.
Not quite heaven, not quite hell, but just doing just enough to stay in the league for forever.
Just there.
There we go. Picks in.
Is it the Seahawks that have made the pick? I'm on commercial break.
I'm on commercial break too, but it's still showing the Seahawks. So it's going to be more. It's going to take longer because they're on commercial break, so they're not going to even fucking have announced until that's over. Meanwhile, it's got 21-19. Boston's beating Atlanta at the moment. Tampa Bay Lightning is up 2-1 over the Toronto Maple Leafs at the end of the second period. And the New Jersey Devils are up 2-0 over the Rangers.
They've just come back from commercial break and they're focusing the camera on Will Levis.
Oh boy.
And here's Goodell.
Do it. Do it.
The Seattle Seahawks Devin Witherspoon.
Okay, then. Fuck you. That was who Detroit was supposed to take. You could suck my ass. That does free up Will Levis for Detroit, though.
That Devin Witherspoon's a fine player, but that is surprising. I did not expect that to be the direction the Seahawks went in.
Yeah, by the bylines, Kyrie Wilson's a great player. Christian Gonzalez is not bad too. You don't have to do this.
I'm not sure if Cheese can still hear us. Can you hear us, mate?
I'm gonna guess that's a no.
Yeah.
Cheese, if you can hear us, remain silent, please. All right, very good.
Good to know.
Yeah, that is a little bit of a surprise though, Devin Witherspoon at 5. He rocketed up the draft board for a while there. Because when we were doing the first mock draft, I had him at I don't know, somewhere in the top 15, and even that seemed like it was a little bit much, but
he has flown up draft boards, but I can understand why he's flown up draft boards.
Yeah.
I cannot fucking understand for the life of me why Lucas Van Ness has flown up draft boards.
Well, I mean, but has he though? Because he did for a while there, but then it looks like he's fallen back down. So who knows exactly where he's going to end up going?
The dude even being projected in the first round is too high.
Yeah, fair enough.
Where the fuck is a day 3 pick?
I don't know if you guys can hear me again now, but
We hear you now.
Yeah, Witherspoon was the odds-on favorite through Vegas for the Lions pick, so I'm glad he's gone at least. I don't want them to take Levis now, though.
I'm not, but if it is Will Levis, then I'd be ecstatic for that.
If it's Levis, I will proceed to laugh heavily.
I mean, I want him for comedy's sake, but I also kind of don't want him for the sake of like that's going to be the end of cheese for the night.
Yeah. Or Levis falls to 18.
Well, yeah, that's probably best of both worlds because then there's not that much time left.
I'm not even okay with taking him at 18. The Lions are in a need to do shit and win now situation. They need 2 players that are on the field this season, not anybody to sit and wait a year.
So what you're saying is you want Peter Skoronski. Gotcha. Fair enough. Let's get this.
Fuck it. I'll take another offensive lineman that you can fucking plug and play like any position.
To be honest, Gronsky actually would not be a bad pick for them.
All right, fine. And that's settled. Peter Skoronski, Chris Gonzalez, and then Bijan Robinson. That's going to free up Tyree Wilson and Jalen Carter. Let's get this done.
I think Carter might fall to you guys.
If he gets past Detroit, I like the odds because I don't think Atlanta's going to do it, and Vegas maybe, but who knows?
Trade alert! The Detroit Lions have traded down.
Well, depending on what they get, I'm cool with that too. And I mean, how far they traded.
Well, actually, maybe not. Fuck, because they probably want a quarterback whoever they traded. Tennessee is on the clock, and they'll be getting Levis.
Sweet,
No,
I was wondering.
No, it's not. It's not Tennessee. It's at the bottom of the screen now.
What? The fucking Cardinals traded back up? What the fuck is going on here?
Why is this happening? Who is allowing this?
So let me guess. We got the pick that they just got from Houston.
Probably.
Which is the pick right before us.
Good. Hopefully we can fuck you guys over somehow.
Hands off JSN.
Well, I'm not familiar with those initials, but given you, I can.
Jackson Smith and
Fucking
Jigba. Jackson Smith and Jigba.
No, fuck that. You can have him. I don't want no goddamn wide receiver in the first round. I mean, I guess maybe if it's Quentin Johnston at 18 and no fucking sooner, I can live with it.
That's actually not a good haul to get back.
No,
the Cardinals get pick 6. The Lions get pick 12 and 34. Oh.
Yeah, I would have liked at least like another 5th round or something.
Ah, fuck. That puts them ahead of us in the second. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. Trade up for Darnell Washington.
Well, I mean, the way this draft is going so far, the Lions will trade up for pick number 8.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for fucking. I completely forgot who just traded. Son of a bitch. Cardinals. There we go. Waiting for Cardinals to take Tyree Wilson so that we can trade with the Raiders and get that DJ Moore so that we can get fucking Jalen Carter. That's how this thing has been going on. Everybody's just trading right back up. It's fucking weird. This is a weird draft. want to know how Matt feels about this because this pretty much takes them out of any possibility of getting Carter.
Well, this fucking trade kind of defeated the purpose of me getting on now. Like, the whole reason I jumped on the call now was because the Lions were going to be making their pick. And now they look back.
That Cardinals pick is in.
Here's Goodell. Let me know if you can hear this, cheese.
Levis.
With the sixth pick in the 2023
Kind
NFL
of,
draft,
it's kind of a little hard to make out.
Harris Johnson Jr.
Yay! Kind of gay. Gay, but boo. I'm confused. I don't know how to feel about that.
And it's Harris Johnson, the first offensive lineman off the board in this year's draft.
All right, 2 more picks. We can do this. Come on, Raiders. You want Will Levis. You know you want Will Levis. Just admit that you want Will Levis. Take Will Levis.
I could very well see this being where Will Levis ends up.
I'm entirely okay with it. Although I'm mildly bummed that Paris Johnson Jr. is off the board. Depending on how the rest of this shakes out. If we end up with fucking Peter Skoronski, I'm going to be so sad. All right, I have it.
My
I
signal
already.
keeps going. Oh, shit.
What happened? Just go through a wormhole, cheese. You all right?
Can you hear us, pal? I guess that's a no.
Yeah, probably not. How long does it take for you to get home? Stop driving so slow. I was going to say, anyways, that I wanted Paris Johnson Jr. as it is, but I've also gained respect from him because they just showed his little draft highlight package, and it started with him standing in front of like that green screen thing that they have, and he had on a coat that was unbuttoned and no shirt on. So he just had his gut just hanging right on out. God bless him.
I genuinely thought he was who you guys were going to take.
I would have been entirely okay with that. It was a safe play and it was a smart play, but this opens up other opportunities potentially. Because I feel like at the very least there's a somewhat of a chance. Like there has to be. I don't want to jinx myself, but I feel like Carter or Wilson is going to be available at this point, come 9. So it's not going to be so terrible.
Yeah. Some fucking idiots have actually been saying that Arizona could be the destination for Bijan Robinson. Those people are what I like to call morons, but
I am curious to see where he ends up. Another 3 minutes and change for the Raiders pick. Which, I mean, really, it shouldn't take this long to write Will Levis on a notepad.
Yes, we've got 3 minutes to go. The pick is in.
Go ahead and take Will Levis, Christian Gonzalez, maybe. Bijan Robinson, if you really want to. Fine with all of those. Hurry the fuck up, Raiders. Come on, I'm getting impatient. I'm also getting more and more nervous, so fucking hurry up.
The Raiders pick is in. Now it's just waiting on fucking Goodell.
This feels like an eternity.
Yep.
Levis.
7 minutes and change on the clock for the Falcons for pick 8. Here's the Raiders selection in Kansas City.
Levis.
57th pick in the 2023 NFL Draft. The Las Vegas Raiders select
Levis.
Tyree Wilson.
Yay!
I'm not gonna lie, I was made aware of that pick like 10 seconds before it was announced. It leaked online.
Well, hell. I think you just go ahead and leak pick number 8, please. I'd be happy with that as well.
Now, I'm just saying because it gave me time to put in edge rusher Tyree Wilson. Put it straight up as soon as Goodell announced it.
Which, I mean, that's good and that's bad. It's bad that they made like a smart pick and took a good player, but I would have been okay with Wilson too. But we can always count on the Falcons to do something dumb, so that's always good. Although if they want to do me a real solid, just go ahead and take Peter Skoronski. I'd be more than happy with that.
I don't understand why Skronsky's being listed as a tackle. It's a puppy.
Probably gonna have to go outside soon. But you wait until number 10.
But there were discussions of Tyree Wilson possibly going as high as number 2 as late as yesterday.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what I was seeing too. Yeah.
But the Atlanta Falcons are on the clock.
And thus begins the waiting game.
Yep. Well, the waiting game was underway as soon as the Raiders put in the Wilson pick, but don't really talk about the next team being on the clock until after the previous selection is announced.
All right, so what do you think Detroit's giving up to get this pick back? Because this is how this shit's going. That's a pretty nice suit. I gotta give him credit there. That's a fucking sweet suit.
Probably 12. I think they've got pick 48. I was talking to a Lions fan earlier. I think they have 48. So probably 12 and 48.
12 and 48. Oh, damn, he lifted up Roger Goodell.
Yep. That's your ass spinning the wheel of discipline.
Mm-hmm. Somebody's about to miss 3 games because of gambling. Picks in for Atlanta. Bijan Robinson, Will Levis, too fun, whatever.
Please be Jalen Carter.
Now you realize that if it's Jalen Carter, this immediately switches to me praying to God that JSN's pick.
JSN what?
Is the pick. That's not out of the realm of possibility. So, like, you would be basking in my misery for a couple of minutes, and then that might just get eroded.
Touche.
It's a gamble. It might be a gamble worth playing, but it's a gamble.
Although, to be completely honest, dude, there's a couple of guys I'd be comfortable with at 13. It's just JSN is A1 in that.
Right.
If we were to end up with Quentin Johnston, Broderick Jones, or what's the safety name? Brian Branch, I'd be fine with that as well.
Commercial break needs to fucking end already.
Yep. Am I the only one that thinks the draft should be commercial free? It never will be because it's a fucking cash cow.
I mean, I'd prefer that, yeah, but I mean, there'd still probably be just as much fucking around and time wasting as always.
But quit with the fucking straight up ads and fuck it. I don't care if they throw in product placement and sponsorships.
Oh, that's exactly what would happen too. Every fucking pick would be sponsored.
Yeah, just quit fucking around with adverts. Last year, there was a trade in the first round involving the Lions and the Vikings, which ended up in a number one receiver going. How about repeating history and us trading up with you for pick 9 for JSN?
I mean, that depends on what Atlanta does and what you guys would give us. Because, I mean, if Carter gets taken, I'm not opposed to trading down. You want Will Levis. You want Will Levis.
You want Bijan Robinson.
That works too.
I'm joined by Chris and Shane from Big Brothers Big Sisters.
Fuck her, hurry up.
Chris and Shane are true testaments.
Fuck off, no one cares.
The NFL and its teams work closely with Big Brothers Big Sisters of America as part of our work on social justice through our initiative Inspire Change. The Falcons are big-time supporters of the organization, and they're thrilled to have Chris and Shane making their pick. Okay, guys, take it away.
Bijan.
Can you hear it, dude?
Mm-hmm.
With the 8th pick in the 2023 NFL Draft, the Atlanta Falcons select Bijan Robinson.
Yay!
Fucking idiot.
Thank you, Shane.
You dumb fucking cunts.
All right, good luck in your fight, Mr. Yadong, but please leave.
Okay, yep, that's a shit pick. Apparently, Bijan Robinson's supposed to be a fucking game wrecker. But still, Bijan Robinson is a running back inside the top 10. No.
Yeah, he's probably going to be a really good player, but I mean, that's basically you're giving a child a hand grenade.
Yeah.
Because like he won't be any trouble that he won against a Falcon. So
although I will say the last running back to go 8th overall was also to the NFC South in Christian McCaffrey. When healthy, McCaffrey's an absolute shit wrecker.
yeah, I mean he's not, but I mean like
he just can't stay on the fucking field.
If you look at some of the best running backs in the NFL, it's like how many championships has any of them won?
Exactly.
Like 0 for Derrick Henry, 0 for Saquon, 0 for McCaffrey,
0 for Dalvin Cook.
Mm-hmm.
0 for Aaron Jones. Running back is not what it was in the 70s.
No! God damn it. Trade for the Eagles.
Yep. The Philadelphia Eagles are under the clock.
Fucking God. Well, there went that. That was fun. Well, you fucking... they better have gotten something fucking good out of this shit. Motherfuckers.
The Eagles get pick 9. The Bears get pick 10 and a 2024 4th rounder.
Fucking stupid.
You traded down for nothing.
Cheese could have at least thrown a fucking cheesesteak in there, for Christ's sake. The only way that could have happened is if they just agreed to not pick whoever we wanted to pick.
Surely.
Which fucking A. I can't believe that. That is so disappointing. Oh well. Like everything aligned so that they could write Jalen Carter on a notepad and then just hand it to Goodell. They still had to fuck it up somehow.
There's an update on the Lions-Cardinals trade. The terms were actually pick 6 and pick 81 go to the Cardinals, pick 12, pick 34, and pick 168 go to the Lions. But the pick is in for the Eagles.
All right, so we pray to God for JSN, I guess, is what happens next. Unless they just really fucking want Christian Gonzalez for some reason.
I wouldn't put it past them. Okay, shut up about Bijan now.
It's a heck of a kid. Everyone loves him. Now let's just get back to the point where I get really sad. Yes, I'm sure you're really excited to demand a trade in 3 years, but can we speed this along? Please. Fucking 4th round pick. I can't believe it.
Not even a 4th round pick this year. A 4th round pick in 2024. The Eagles selection.
Well, I hope whoever we get from fucking Appalachian State is a real good kid.
Is have the Super Bowl ended differently. The reception that he received right here on the clock with their
He had a good defense last year and it didn't work, so pick an offensive player.
the Eagles added to this mix 9th overall in the 2023 draft.
The Chicago Bears have traded the 9th pick to the Philadelphia Eagles. With the 9th pick in the 2023 NFL Draft, the Philadelphia Eagles select Jalen Carter, defensive tackle, Georgia.
God damn it. I hate Cole so much. Why? Why was that even necessary?
Don't worry, dude. I won't leave that on the screen for too long.
I'm not looking at the screen.
Huh?
I refuse. I refuse to look at the screen. All right, fine. I'll look at the screen. All right, I looked at the screen. God, you got fucking nothing for it too.
What the fuck do you guys do now?
Fucking probably Skoronski. I don't want it, but that's.
I'd find it funny if you took Skoronski, as I don't think Skoronski fits you guys. Honestly, if I was Ryan Poles here, I'd actually probably take the tackle out of Tennessee. What's his name? Darnell Wright.
That'd be fine, I guess. But even if you're going to do that, maybe fucking kick the tires on trading back more.
Yeah.
All right, and we're just going to go ahead and close Bears Reddit because they're fucking dumb enough to defend this horse shit. Well, if you're not going to take a player with character issues, you might as well get a trade anyway because you get more value that way.
What value?
Exactly.
You got a fucking 2024 day 3 pick.
I'm sure whatever tight end from TCU we take is going to be real great, but I don't think it was worth the trade.
No, the TCU pass catches a receiver.
Nah, well.
Quentin Johnston.
Yeah, I'm going to talk about next year when we end up fucking wasting whatever 4th round pick is on just some fucking nonsense. The North Dakota State punter. That is how you continue to be a fucking failure of a franchise.
I'll be back in a minute, dude.
Trust me, it's a good time to leave because I can complain about this for another good 20 minutes. Fucking stupid. Had a chance to get a real fucking game changer on defense and did absolutely nothing with it. You gotta love it. Got to love it.
Sorry about that, dude. A little bit of my drink splashed in my eye.
Oh no.
So I had to go throw some cold water on to wash it out.
Now I'm stuck with the enigma of the paradigms of like, should I root for him to be a bust, or should I root for him to be good so that we get the punishment we deserve?
That's really only a decision you can make, dude.
This is true.
I mean, me personally, as someone not connected to this situation at all, I want him to bust because he seemed like a fucking asshole.
I mean, yeah, but if assholes are going to play, you want the assholes on your team so you can root for them. Because like Tyreek Hill seems like a real piece of shit, but I would still want him on my team.
And the Bears pick is in.
There's literally just one name left that they could say that I wouldn't be pissed off about. They're probably not going to say it.
What name is that?
The name that you would be pissed off if they said it?
Jackson Smith and Jigba.
You've got it.
So after this selection, it's guaranteed one of us will be pissed off.
Yep. Oh, yes, for sure. Shut up.
I'm gonna put you on full for this.
Please don't say it. Yay, I guess. Way to reach. Good job. I mean, it could have been much worse, I suppose.
Did I not say, though, that if I was Ryan Poles, I would have taken Donnell right there?
I mean, It could be good, I guess. We'll see.
It fills a need on the right side of your line.
It's necessary. It's not necessarily exciting.
And now here is where I get to start to sweat.
Okay. Trade with Tennessee. Let's do this. I wonder if the Titans would be interested in a 4th-round pick.
In 2025.
Mm-hmm. Also, the last player we drafted from Tennessee was fucking Calais Jones, so it's really hard to be excited about this.
Is your Twitter name still Calais Jones?
It will be until the day that it happens.
So you're as anti-Calais Jones as I was anti-Amari Rogers.
Mm-hmm. But she's not even really any trouble for us anymore. He's like probably fucking 5th wide receiver on the depth chart, but still, just get rid of him, man.
Wasn't Calais Jones alive when the league was still segregated?
Mm-hmm. Well, I feel like that was part of the problem, was that he's getting used to wearing the non-leather helmets.
Yeah, but now the Tennessee Titans are on the clock and my turn to sweat begins. This is really the first serious threat to JSN.
All right, the adjective typewriter feet just flashed to describe him. I don't know what the fuck that means. That is the most ridiculous thing.
Typewriter feet.
Yes. Apparently his feet are made of ribbon? I don't understand. They did show a little clip of him running the 40, and like seeing a fat guy run does make me smile a little bit. Titans pick us in. Hopefully it's Will Levis, just because I want to laugh at somebody else's misfortune.
Yeah. Hopefully it's Will Levis, because that takes...
Actually, no, hold on. Let's save Will Levis for one more pick.
Yeah, sure. So long as this pick isn't JSN.
Yes. Titans can take whoever they want. Yeah, I'll agree with that for you. No JSN for the Titans. Then Detroit takes fucking Will Levis.
Will Levis.
And then I'll even be kind enough to let you guys have JSN. I just want to laugh at somebody for just a couple minutes.
I will be laughing at whoever takes Lucas Van Ness.
Careful not to jinx yourself, is what I'm going to say. Because I was like, I've spent so much time fucking shit talking Peter Skoronski that it's going to happen, isn't it? And then when they said Darnell Wright, I was like, oh, yeah, well, there's worse outcomes, I suppose.
This is actually a place in Tennessee that Skoronski could go.
Potentially.
They have bigger issues on the interior of their O-line than the tackle spot and get a high-level guard. Why do I have a weird feeling that we're going to end up taking the tight end out of Utah, Dalton Kincaid?
It's possible.
It's possible, but I want to trade back up into the back end of the first round for Darnell Washington. The dude is basically an offensive lineman who can catch the ball.
Let's see where we're at here. Are they still doing commercial? Yep. Oh, no, they're back. Okay.
Come on, hurry up and announce it.
The Texans kicking off the second third of our night with the 11th
With
overall.
the 11th pick in the 2023 NFL Draft, the Tennessee Titans select Peter Skoronski, offensive tackle, Northwestern.
Sorry, Titans fans.
The most offensive line thing ever was probably Joe Thomas being on a boat fishing during the draft until Peter Skoronski got drafted tonight. Well,
That's like the least excited fan group that I've seen so far. They're just like, yeah, all right.
offensive lineman stepped on the field right away and started at Northwestern. The pass pro, he can really bend. He's strong. He's firm in pass protection. Does not have long arms, but knows how to use it and play around that.
I wonder if Cheese is going to jump back on here.
We shall see.
Since I'm going to leave the Skoronski pick on for about another 30 seconds, but it is now the Detroit Lions on the clock. If they fucking steal Jackson Smith and Jigba from under our nose just like they fucking did fucking Williams last year. Peter Skoronski grew up a Green Bay fan. Good for him. No one cares. And the Detroit Lions are on the clock. And they're focusing the cameras on a man called William Levis.
God, let's do it.
Please.
I need to smile again. Listen, Mr. Goodell, you do not understand how rare an opportunity it would be for both Luke and I to celebrate a sports moment.
And literally the only ones that could be would be Detroit taking him here and the pick is in, or
Do it.
Minnesota trading up for him.
Mm-hmm. So I'm not necessarily, I don't know if I'm entirely sure that I want to just like witness Matt's soul crush before my very eyes. Because I guess I am very bummed that the Bears didn't take Carter, but imagine.
Jameer Gibbs, running back.
Weird choice.
JSN is still on the board for us. Please. Don't fuck this up.
That was an odd one.
Don't fuck this up, Brian. I mean, I guess Gibbs is a receiving threat out of the backfield, but I don't understand why Detroit went running back there.
Right?
And if you were going to go with Jahmyr Gibbs, a guy projected late first, early second, why not trade back again? Yeah, I don't understand that one. Don't fuck this up, Brian. A friend just said, did Matt Millen sneak back into the drafting room?
Seems like it. Well,
only-
I'm seeing the footage of the Lions draft room. They're like high-fiving and hugging each other because they drafted a running back. I guess it can always be worse.
Well, it's not quite the Will Levis humour we could have had, but I think that's a selection the two of us are happy about.
Well, I mean, theoretically, Will Levis could have panned out. So, like, this is even, like, more bizarre. Like, it's not necessarily worse, but it's an LOL Lions move just the same. I'll take it.
Who the fuck do we take?
A running
Jamal
back.
Gibbs, the running back out of Alabama.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, it's
Nope.
almost as dumb as not drafting Jalen Carter so you can draft a fucking offensive tackle and get a 4th-round draft pick.
Who'd you take, Smart? Or who'd that take for you, Smart?
Darnell Wright. Could have been worse. Could have been Peter Skoronski.
Skoronski went one pick later to the Titans.
Well, thanks, Lions, for wasting that fucking draft pick. Fucking idiot.
Just as soon as I had my arm raised in victory, it hadn't even gone down yet when I saw the Eagles graphic change to pick 9, and I was like, oh.
I did put Smart full screen for the Bears selection, so I am going to put myself full screen when Goodell is announcing ours.
I feel bad though because he basically captured raging indifference. Like I wasn't
Yeah.
bad. I was just like, all right, fine.
Although I did say as soon as Jalen Carter was selected by the Eagles, the Bears should take Darnell Wright, the tackle from Tennessee. Pick is in.
I can't believe we took a
Marshall.
fucking running back. I'd have been pissed if it was
Holy shit.
Bijan.
Bijan's already off the board.
No,
Oh,
I'm
and
saying
hey,
like if the Lions would have taken Bijan, I'd have been
running
pissed, and they
back.
still took a running back.
Didn't you just sign a running back? I mean, I can't remember.
Yeah.
I think you guys signed somebody.
We still
Give
have
him a lot
Swift
of
as
money.
too. Yeah, we got David Montgomery and fucking Swift, and now it's like, oh, let's take a running back in the 1st round.
Maybe ought to trade DeAndre Swift. Like, he's on his last year, and he's been injured every fucking season.
JSN.
Let's see.
Please pick JSN.
Will Levis.
I will kill you.
Skronsky.
He's already off the board.
Ah.
Lucas Van Ness.
I will kill you.
It's definitely going to be Van Ness.
I will fucking kill you both.
I would lose my mind.
I will fly over and actively hunt you down.
And then the Jets, that's how badly the Jets wanted Aaron Rodgers, is that they willingly went behind the Patriots in the draft order instead of maintaining their spot
Yay.
right in front of them.
Yeah,
Oh.
Rodgers week.
I really have to go to the bathroom, so this better be quick.
With the 13th pick
JSN.
in the 2023 NFL Draft, the Green Bay Packers select Lucas Van Ness.
Uh-oh. Luke's on the plane.
Yeah, boy. Well, it's been fun to live. Probably gonna hunt me first because I don't run very fast. So cheers.
Oh, man. That was fun.
Well, everybody gets to be unhappy.
I mean, I kind of felt like throwing a headset, but
I'll be back in a second, guys. I broke my headphones.
Fair enough.
I had a feeling.
Yeah,
I
you
gotta
did
go
chuck
get more
those some.
headphones. Just kidding. I gotta go choke this hooker that I got tied up in the other room for just this occasion.
No, you know he's just out there just yelling the N-word, whatever room it is that he just decided to go to.
He's got 3 homeless women chained up in the room next to or adjacent to him, and fucking all of them wearing different jerseys. He's going to beat the one in the Van Ness jersey right now.
It looks like the fucking bathroom stall.
Let's see.
I really do need to go to the bathroom, but I'm just enjoying this.
Jesus Christ. My bad. Well, I mean, I guess you could go to the bathroom. Oh, look. He's got different headphones now. They're glowing.
Those are
He's got
pretty
video
cool.
game headphones. I wonder what Grossi is saying right now. I see that they're live. It's stupid that it shows me Grossi's live before it shows me that we're live. Hey, look, it's just me in the chat now. I'm checking to see if there's anybody else in the chat. No,
Like, I do
trade
feel
alert.
what's going on?
I see it on the Luke put it up on the screen. Like, oh, trade alert. Oh, Steelers are on the clock. This is what, pick 14?
Mm-hmm.
So who was on the clock? Who just traded their pick away? I wasn't even paying attention.
New
I'm
England.
awesome with this. The fucking Patriots, huh?
You still have Nolan Smith. You still have Christian Gonzalez. You still have JSN. That's a bit of a sore spot right now.
I can't believe it. I've been fucking so been happy to take Nolan Smith.
I could get behind some Mitch Trubisky to fucking JSN action.
And Trubisky's not starting for the Steelers. Sorry, Smart.
Not right now, but I can change that.
Yeah, the last pick I heard before I got out of the car was Atlanta taking Bijan.
Mm-hmm.
And then the first pick I hear when I get on here is that the Lions took another running back. Yay.
At least you didn't drive to Ford Field. Witness.
Yeah, no shit. Haha, man, you suck.
No, it's going to ruin him.
I would have rather drafted fucking Van Ness.
mean, kind of. You're muted.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Luke was saying, I wish you would have. No,
You're
still
still
can't hear you.
muted. And it's not even a bit.
Fuck.
I honestly, God can't hear you.
I would have rather you drafted Van Ness.
I'm sure.
I do feel marginally bad because he was rooting very much against you guys, but he was giving us at least a respectable draft pick. So I shouldn't be laughing too much at
Because
this
we're
man.
rooting against this. He had to go get the alcohol. Have a drink.
But no, if you heard me throughout the broadcast, I have been shitting on Lucas Van Ness the whole
Yeah, I'm
fucking
pretty sure-
time.
Pretty sure you've made it clear in prior episodes, actually, that you want nothing to do with Luke Van Ness.
I did warn you to be careful.
Brian
Who would make
Gutekunst,
sense?
you are a useless fucking cunt. This is worse than the shit he did last year.
My pick makes me happy I don't have a Lions hat and I'm wearing a Bills hat because it's the only NFL hat I have.
See, Patriots receive 17th overall pick and a 4th round. Everybody loves fucking 4th round picks this year.
Yeah, we gave up fucking pick number 81, I heard too, in our trade. Like, bitch. That makes it even like less satisfying. And then we took a fucking running back.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Oh no. I just realized that the Jets are up next. I realized that the Jets could potentially pick somebody.
Lions can't pick anybody because they're fucking retards.
I agree. Look, we're all
We're
miserable
gonna take
together.
next a fucking tight end.
I completely
Okay.
missed the Steelers pick.
Well, I'm just seeing it right now, so. But you can't hear my audio, so it doesn't really change much.
Not
anything.
helpful.
Yes, wildly unhelpful. All right, the Steelers have chosen Roger Goodell to talk for longer than he should. Come on.
Let's see. Luke figured it out.
Broderick Jones, offensive tackle, Georgia.
It's crazy the screen knew before Smirk did.
Yeah. Well, Luke's watching on TV, so he's about a minute ahead of me.
Skronsky's still out there, huh?
No, he went to the Titans.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah. Forgot he went to Titans. Is Will Levis still there? Did somebody pick up Will Levis finally?
No,
No, Levis is still there.
Levis Watch is still on Eli.
I can't believe the Titans didn't take him. Maybe the Lions can trade back.
Here's hoping.
We're going to trade back from 18 to 30 to take another running back.
Chase Brown. I mean, theoretically, it's possible because the Jets don't need a quarterback. Washington doesn't need a quarterback. New England doesn't need a quarterback. Although maybe.
I'm curious to see what Lions Twitter is saying.
I seriously broke my fucking headphones.
I figured it sounded like I'm making a breaking sound when you threw it.
Yeah, you chucked those fuckers pretty hard. See, that's why I just sort of threw the hat to the ground for a minute, and then I picked the hat back up and went about my business.
Tom Grassi says he's a little whelmed. Doesn't say overwhelmed or underwhelmed. He's just whelmed.
He exists.
how many more years have we got to do this shit before we fire Brian fucking Gutekunst? Worthless cunt.
Brad Holmes fucking definitely didn't do himself any favors. He's done good up until now, but holy shit. I'm just looking around to see if anybody says anything good. Everybody's just like, what the fuck? Yeah, everybody's pissed. This is just an awful pick. What the fuck are they thinking? It's a reach.
Running back glory for the line. Don't fucking remind me, Dirk. And the two of you mentioned that before it actually happened, so it looks like I am flying over to Michigan and Tennessee to murder you both.
Yeah. That's
I
what
mean,
I
a
was saying
deal's a
when you
deal.
were. Yeah. When you broke your headphones, I said, oh shit, Smart. Now he's going to be fucking hopping a plane to come kill us.
But I think the question becomes, which one do you go for first? Do you go for the one that isn't going to run, or do you get the challenge out of the way first?
Who cares? Who cares? Who fucking cares?
Won't catch me. All right. I don't see Matt posting anything yet. I don't think he posts about the Lions on Facebook. It's usually a Twitter thing.
I feel mildly bad for him. He's been getting his heart broken by Detroit teams really heavily for the last years.
Because he's young still. He doesn't know any better yet. Eventually he'll get a little older like I am and you get numb to the pain and you just don't care. You don't get invested in it. It kind of sucks at the same time because it's hard to, like I said, get invested in it.
Mm-hmm. No, I like the same thing for me because I would always when I was a teenager into my early 20s, I'd get excited every football season. My grandfather would always be like, "Yeah, we'll see." And I'm like, "How can you be a fucking fan and be so fucking? You're always so pessimistic." Blah, 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 blah. Now it's just like, here we go again. How will I be disappointed this year? Dirk asked, "Do you like your pick?" Yes. It's basically the hand job of fucking draft picks. You thought you were going to end up with a supermodel, and now you're just sort of getting a hand job from a fucking Target cashier. And it's like, yeah, it works. But I'm just not very excited about it.
I'm just going to shoot Matt a text. What's your reaction to the draft pick?
I thought you were just going to shoot him a text that just said LOL. Yeah, I mean, like they're saying, you do need protection. They did need an offensive tackle, but yeah, could have waited. Maybe, if you spend some money on one in free agency, you don't have to put yourself in that position, but, whatever.
This is why me and Luke should be GMs right now, because I just you know what, Luke? I'll fucking trade you this goddamn running back for fucking Lucas Van Ness.
Deal.
There, I feel better now.
All right, so
Matt says, I was speechless. I don't even know what to say. That's no fucking
Oh, buddy,
fun, Matt.
It's going to get worse in 3 picks, but just hang on, pal.
Jets are still on the clock, huh? Pick still not in? It's nothing but fucking disappointment here tonight on this podcast.
Basically the equivalent of your parents just got into a fight on a road trip and now you got 4 more hours in the car.
Yep.
It's everyone's sad, but just at different levels.
Yep. You're at dinner, mom burnt the roast, dad just slapped her, but you gotta still eat.
Mm-hmm.
Just sit there at the table, chew quietly and awkwardly.
I'd be done for. I'm fucking a loud chewer. I don't know how to fix it. Everyone fucking yells at me for it. I don't know how to fix it. I've tried.
Everybody's just so they're like chewing quietly, smart. So they're
Mm-hmm.
Come on, Jets.
Jets pick is
us
in.
They picked Aaron Rodgers, jockstrap. Oh.
Well, for whatever it's worth, on ESPN, Peter Skoronsky on the board on ESPN, he's listed as a guard, not a tackle. They've been listing him as a tackle for whatever reason.
Yeah, he's like I say, he's a plug and play guy on the defense or offensive line. That's why I would have been fine with taking him.
My beef with him is just that he apparently has short arms and he's shorter than the other offensive line prospects.
Yeah, but I mean the T-Rex had short arms. He was a bad motherfucker, so
That's true.
The Edmonton is proud to be part of the global community that supports the life-changing wishes that Make-A-Wish grants. For World Wish Day, only a couple days away, I'm joined by Kyle Stickles.
shut the fuck up, Roger. Get to it, Jesus Christ! You guys are fucking assholes.
Half your
Shit's
league
annoying.
still beats women.
Right. That you know of.
Yeah.
The New York Jets. I'd like all of you to join me in cheering on Kyle as his wish comes true. The floor is yours, Kyle.
Don't fucking care.
They're going to boo this child, aren't they?
Boo.
Yeah. Boo. Shut the fuck up, Nicholas.
Announce the fucking pick.
With the 15th pick in the 2023 NFL Draft, the New York Jets.
Boo.
Will McDonald, linebacker, Iowa State.
You
All
said
right.
linebacker who?
Will McDonald, Iowa State.
He's an edge rusher.
I thought you said linebacker.
They did say linebacker.
He said
is an edge
linebacker.
Oh, okay. Stupid ass kid.
He had one job.
Yeah.
Had one job and you
Fired.
fucked it up.
Stupid fucking useless kids.
You know, that's why you got leukemia.
Evil.
It's fucking embarrassing.
So, who's on the clock now?
Washington.
We should probably move up and take a tight end. I'll reply back to Matt. So your take is as underwhelming as the Lions pick.
As I go on Amazon to search replacement headphones.
At least there'll be one point in watching. Like we can share it and like just go to this point and then play it for like 10 seconds and then you can shut it off.
Mm-hmm. No, it could be
Watch
probably
Luke
fucking
wearing his headphones.
cobbled together. So that'd be a good highlight and put it up as a short.
What?
The Lucas Van Ness
Yes.
selection.
Yeah.
I actually might clip it out and put it up as a short.
So make a gif out of it. Every time pissed about something, just post Luke throw his headphones. Fucking shit. Fuck. Ah, for fuck's sake.
Oh, great. I'm able to get some headphones that will come today. Perfect.
Be a lot cooler if you were just able to get some head.
I mean, if you tip well enough, maybe the drive.
Right. I mean, I'm a delivery driver. It had to be an awfully fucking generous tip.
Mm-hmm.
Friend asked me one time, "Would you suck a dick for $1 million?" I'm like, "Hell yeah." He's like, "But you'd be a fag." I was like, "I'd be that fag with $1 million."
Mm-hmm.
Just once and I'm done. And I get $1 million. Yeah, fuck it.
I mean, I would do it, but I would have a lot of questions. It's like, why me specifically?
Yeah, no shit.
Like, you have $1 million to spend.
Yeah. Why my mouth for $1 million? What the fuck's going on here? Why's that money got JFK on it? He wasn't on any of the bills. This shit's fake.
I fell for the fucking Monopoly trick again.
Yep.
I guess I'll buy Park Place.
See, I'll take Boardwalk.
I was actually just thinking about that, Derek. You said, I guess no one's taking off their shirts this year. But yeah, this is much more somber tone than last time.
Dude, if we had taken JSN, I would have.
I would have considered it for Carter. Although I'm just going to keep
I don't think
rereading over and
there's-
over again. But
I mean, we'll see what they do with number 18. Maybe I'll like rip my shirt off in rage. Lions take a running back again. Fuck. I quit. Not watching a single game.
Commander's pick is in. Just gotta wait for the fucking commercial to be over. Will Saban's playing chess with the duck.
Matt just says, I have to trust Holmes. Yep. That's what the beaten down Lions fan says. There's only a little bit of hope for one. Oh, I have to just trust and believe in it. It's the only hope I have.
I mean, there's still the Michigan Panthers. It's gonna be all right. Panthers are 2-0 this year. Actually got the XFL playoffs coming up this weekend.
Damn. Devils are beating the Rangers 4-0 now, and there's only 12 seconds left, so that game's over. So the Devils will take the series lead there.
It's kind of been a shitty 24 hours for Luke.
Yeah, no shit.
Nah,
Bucks get
ain't that
embarrassed.
the fucking truth?
Care to announce the Green Bay Packers pick Jimmy Butler?
That's the only way this fucking pick could have been worse.
I mean, at least Jimmy Butler would draw a crowd.
Mm-hmm.
18th pick in the 2023 NFL Draft. The Washington Commanders select Emmanuel Forbes, defensive back, Mississippi State.
Literally who?
Well, he's typing it in, so we'll see here in just a second. He's got to look up. How do I spell it? Okay.
Emmanuel something or other. I fucking forget his name.
Cora, maybe?
Forbes.
Emmanuel Forbes. Yeah, I was real. I must have heard corner.
Christian Gonzalez taking a big fucking L.
Yeah.
I was just gonna say, is Christian Gonzalez still out there?
Yeah.
He sure is. Can I interest you in a 4th round pick?
Wow. I just realized nobody's advanced yet in the NHL.
Does that scenario exist for anybody tonight?
If the Knights beat the Jets tonight, they will advance. They'll be the first team to advance to the next round.
Yeah, let's go Knights. I did
All
see
the
that.
other series are at 3-2 now.
Let's go Kraken.
Yep, Kraken are up on the Avalanche 3-2. Lightning.
Honestly,
beat Maple Leafs. Maple Leafs are still up in the series 3-2 though.
It's honestly because of the Kraken that I ended up seeing the end of that Heat game last night. Because I was trying to watch the Kraken game, but I couldn't get a fucking stream to work, so I just went back to the Heat Bucks game. Because when I turned it off, the Bucks were up by like 10 with like 4 minutes left, 5 minutes left. I was like, well, they got this one. Just go watch Kraken play, but then that didn't work.
Celtics and the Hawks are currently tied. 90-90 with 4 minutes left in the third quarter. Oh.
The New England Patriots select Christian Gonzalez.
Well, there you go. Good for him, I guess.
There he goes.
Patriots once again.
And they were
fending
on
off
it,
other
weren't they?
the team.
I didn't even I looked up and seen the pick is in, and I heard it. No.
It's like, hey, look, everybody was dumb. Let's go run a bigger pick.
Yeah, over in the NBA, we've had all kinds of teams advancing. Denver advances over Minnesota. Phoenix advances over the Clippers. Knicks advance over the Cavaliers. Heat advance over the Bucks. Then we got the Lakers leading the Grizzlies 3-2. The Warriors leading the Kings 3-2. And if the Celtics win tonight, that series will be wrapped up. Otherwise, the Hawks will tie at 3. Lions are on the clock. Don't fucking disappoint me. There's still a plethora of motherfuckers I'd be happy to take. Is Nolan Smith
Take
still
Will
out there?
fucking Levis.
No, I will fucking. I'll be waiting for you to get off the plane, motherfucker. Like, come on, bitch, I'm ready. I'm gonna kill your ass.
Take Will fucking Levis.
I won't break
To
no
be honest,
headphones, but
I'm rooting for either Will Levis or JSN.
or what?
JSN.
No, just to piss off Luke.
Either one works for me. I'm just sort of rooting for anarchy at this point.
We'll get him at 34. So yeah, I think Nolan Smith's still out there.
No, Nolan Smith won, I think.
Oh, did he go already? Damn it. All right. Well, Skrons. No, Skrons is gone. Fuck. I'm trying to think of who I wanted at 12. It might still be there. What's his name? Brissett? I can't remember. Something like that. The Lions don't know who they want at this point. I'm just going to draw a name out of a hat. I feel like that's what they do at number 12.
Probably.
They were in the back and they cut a chicken's head off and it danced across this board with all kinds of names and options on it. And that's the one it landed on.
Jesus Christ, they make it so fucking inaccessible to get to the draft tracker on here. I'm on the NFL website.
Yeah, I'm trying to look at one right now on USA Today. I'm trying to find a list of who's still available. Damn it. Yeah, there's no way for me to see. Jesus Christ. All kinds of fuckery. Number 12, Lions from Cleveland Browns via Texans and Cardinals. Got a running back. Fucking idiots. He's a second team all SEC selection. Cool. Second team in the first round.
Yeah, I think I was wrong. I think Nolan Smith is available.
Yeah, so I don't see him anywhere.
Because you have Tyree Wilson at 7, Bijan Robinson at 8, Jalen Carter at 9. There's a misprint because he's listed as an Eagle.
I'm going
so I
to say
think-
something now that would probably get me exiled from Packerland. But a small part of me now hopes that Jordan Love busts out bad, because that would be Brian Gutekunst's legacy and he'd be out the door.
Damn. Luke just wants to set his own team on fire now.
If it gets rid of Brian Gutekunst, I don't care what it takes.
Burn it to the ground. All right. So, Nolan Smith. Or that other dude whose name I can't think of.
Also an edge rusher.
What's that? Oh, also, I think he's edge rusher / linebacker or some shit.
BJ Ogier.
No. That's why I was trying to find the goddamn list of players that are still available.
Home Lions pick is in.
Oh, shit. I don't know why I didn't think till now. Like, I might be able to fucking get this shit up through ESPN Plus.
I don't think so. That's what I was checking. I don't know, though. I got sidetracked looking for it. I doubt it, though.
Yep, I don't see it anywhere. Okay.
Sometimes ESPN Plus seems like it's just a fucking scam.
It really does. And I can't watch any of the hockey games. I can't watch the fucking draft, even though it's on ESPN. Yeah. Fucking care about who gets drafted anymore after this, really.
Mel's best available: Will Levis, Nolan Smith, Save Flowers, Jackson Smith, and Jake Glenn, Dalton Kincaid.
Jameer Gibbs the first time around. What about here for the Lions?
With the 18th pick in the 2023 NFL Draft, the Detroit Lions select Jack Campbell, linebacker, Iowa.
All right, yeah, I'm not real upset with that. I feel like again that was a bit of a reach though. Like they might be able to get him in the second round. I don't think Jack Campbell's that high on anybody's fucking draft board. But we did need a linebacker, so I mean that's cool. It's not a completely wasted pick, but I don't know. It's one that could very well have Irby tomorrow. We're picking up your nose breathing really well, Luke.
Sorry.
You're good.
There's not really much I can do. These are the only backup headphones I had.
Right. Yeah, if I broke these ones, I'm probably fucked. Luckily, it's just the headphones. The microphone's still there.
The pick is already in for Tampa Bay.
They ran that shit in, huh? Matty Icing says that was a nice pick.
Okay.
Dude. Have you told him how I reacted to ours?
I don't think so.
You
Just send him
should.
the link. Just let him watch it for himself.
I still fucking despise it. But now that I've had a minute to calm down, I can admit that reaction was funny.
Yeah, that's what I'll have to show to my kid. He loves angry reactions on YouTube.
I mean, linebackers, though, like inside linebackers specifically. Seem like you said, it seems like kind of a reach.
Yep. I definitely would have taken a Nolan Smith over him for sure. I can go look and see what Twitter's saying about this one. We got 2 picks to react to. Disappointment. Matt says he was the first linebacker to go. Usually at least one goes in the first. Yeah, but that doesn't mean he was the best one.
I mean, there hasn't been a kicker yet.
To go.
Except he probably was.
Yeah, there's a good chance.
With the 19th pick in the 2023 NFL Draft, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers select Elijah Cansey, defensive end, Pittsburgh.
Good for them, I guess.
He's going to Tampa. Yeah, listen to him as a defensive end. He's an absolute tweener, right? At 280 pounds, he can play outside if you want to. You can play him inside. The obvious comparisons are there. Ever since this dude started making plays at Pitt, he's an undersized defensive tackle. Obviously, Aaron Donald and what he's done. You can't compare anyone to Aaron Donald, but this guy plays with that type of energy and that type of.
Does Brad Holmes think this is 1985? Take a running back and a linebacker in the first round. For Matthew Stafford, the Lions got a suspended receiver and a running back. And Jared Goff. Okay. Man, yeah, Cansey. That's another one I would have been fine with 18. And he went 19 to the Bucks. Sit down. Just came across a funny meme with the losing in 5, and then it's got the Bucks and the Wolves.
Oh
It's like
yeah,
the Wolves.
I was sent that earlier.
All right, well, not much for reactions, unfortunately. Fucking Lions suck. There's a reaction. I got throw my headset, but very disappointed with this draft.
Hold on. I mean, can't really throw it per se, but I'll just.
Headphone drop instead of a mic drop.
Yep.
Hey there, Luke. You're excited. I'm not.
How are you guys anyhow?
Shitty.
I was excited, but now I'm just sort of like, who cares?
Yep,
I'm not angry.
I'm
I'm just sort of just like, all right, let's get the rest of this over with.
We had 2 first-round picks, and I'm not happy with like either of them really. Like, granted, this pick at 18, I'm okay with, and I don't hate it. That pick at 12, just fucking Christ. I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Because I mean, like, I don't know, he could pan out to be a good player, so it's like it's not that big of a deal that we ended up taking him.
Don't take a running back in the first fucking round.
I was kind of hoping for somebody on defense if it wasn't going to be Jason.
I wanted both of them to be on defense. Oh, fuck. Trade alert.
Hang on, I'm not 100% sure. It may have been misled. I saw comments about possibly the Ravens trading up here. I'm just trying to find out if that is real or not. No, it looks like it was bullshit.
Well, there you go.
You're a fucking liar, Luke.
Dude, I can only go off what I've seen. And about 3 or 4 different people were saying that Baltimore had traded up.
So it's still the Seahawks.
Yeah.
Probably not gonna hang out a whole lot longer because I'm fucking hungry. Still haven't even eaten. Tired. At work all day doing nothing because we're slow as shit. Awful day.
And it's Thursday.
No, like I was there 10 hours and took 12 deliveries. So fucking real bad.
You're saying yesterday was not that great either.
Yeah, yesterday sucked. But at least I took 10 deliveries in 6 hours yesterday. Still not great, but fucking better than today. Tips were shit yesterday. All right,
That's what you're
pickers
saying.
in. Shit. Yeah, after Matt said he was the first linebacker to go. Usually at least one goes in the first. I said definitely could have got Gibbs early tomorrow morning or early tomorrow. Fucking idiots. And Matt replied, I did see that people were high on Gibbs and that he wasn't making out of round one. I said, is it you? Are you people?
Gibbs was probably at the very end of the first, very start of the second.
Yeah, he was there at 34 tomorrow, probably. Make the pick, assholes. I mean, I see it's in, but announce it. Leave the kids at home. Don't you trot no goddamn kid out there.
They're not bringing a kid out, but they've brought more people than just fucking Goodell.
The Seattle Seahawks are champions of growing the game of football at the youth and high school level.
Don't care.
Joining me on stage are local boys tackle football players and girls flag players who are pioneers in flag football growth. These young men and women embody the NFL values of respect, integrity, resiliency, and responsibility to their teams. Congratulations on your...
Hey, just a reminder that like a guy who watched his teammates die got taken to the top 10.
Now to make the selection, please welcome Bethany Uribe. Go ahead.
With the 20th pick in the 2023 NFL Draft, the Seattle Seahawks select Jackson and Jigba, wide receiver, Ohio State.
There we go, Luke.
Myth.
He's
Show him
gone.
some respect.
Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. You guys could have had them or had him.
I know. And the fact we don't cost me a pair of headphones.
Yep. That's not even the fact that you don't have him. It's just the fact that you do have Lucas Van Ness. That's what cost you the headphones.
True.
Well, yeah, because he was like, we were talking before you got on here. And he's like, well, there's, I want Jackson Smith and Jigba, but there's a couple of other options that would equally be fine by me. He says, I don't want Lucas Van Ness. I was like, well, be careful.
Careful what you wish for. You just might not get it. The Chargers. No one cares about the Chargers.
Poor Will
Yeah,
Levis.
mute this. I bet it's all because he puts mayonnaise in his coffee. Like, what the fuck? Out of here. Yeah, last run of the night, the customer gave me $3 on the card. And I got there, and she's like, "You smoke weed?" I'm like, "Yeah." She's like, "Here." She hands me a bag of weed. She's like, "I only gave you $3 on the card. I had to give you something else." I was like, "That's cool with me. Thanks." Yeah, home, opened it up and smelled it. I'm like, okay, yeah, this shit just came down. Like, it's still fresh as hell. Just smells like plant. Called 9-pound hammer. Like, okay. Not sure how to take that.
Named after Bobby Allen.
Right. Like that movie from fucking Major League 2. Black Hammer, White Lightning.
Mm-hmm.
Bobby Anthem is Black Hammer.
I'd watch that movie. All right, so far the best reply to like reaction to this Jalen Carter thing that I read from a Bears fan is honestly, who needs a generational player when you have a bunch of nice guys with good character?
Yep, for real. Holmes, you fucking asshole. Fucking running back. You move up to take a wide receiver who's injured, misses most of the season, and then fucking bets on a game, so he misses almost the whole first half of the season. Not looking so hot. Yeah, Aiden Hutchinson worked out a lot better than I thought it would. I thought he'd be, serviceable. I didn't think he was going to be bad, but he played better than I thought he would. I'll give him that. Motherfucker's got 4 first-round picks in the last 2 years. One worked out. One is obviously a waste. And then if the linebacker turns into fucking Micah Parsons, then we're good. We'll be all set.
Fingers crossed.
Well, pick is in. Good. Make this pick, Chargers. So after this pick is in, I'm going to get the hell off here. Go piss and get something to eat. You guys are dedicated if you're going until the end of the round.
That's what it looks like. I mean, there's not that many left.
Yeah.
We've got this far, might as well
Right.
see it out.
And plus, since Miami fucked up, there's only 10 more to go.
Oh, yeah.
But I think while you're here, I'm going to take my opportunity to pee, so I'll be back.
Yeah, now would be the time. Got some leftover Chinese food in the fridge yelling out to me. Eat me, motherfucker. I know how much Luke loves the Chinese food. So how you feel about that Luke Van Ness pick?
From last year portion of the draft.
Oh,
We just had the
there we go.
Seahawks. Now here come the Chargers.
With the 21st pick in the 2023 NFL Draft, The Los Angeles Chargers select Quentin Johnston.
There he goes.
Receiver, TCU.
That's fucking huge, actually. Oh my god, why am I fucking spacing on his name? Their fucking quarterback.
Herbert.
Yeah, Justin Herbert. Yeah, Herbert just got a new favorite target, probably.
Yeah.
If Johnston can duplicate in the NFL what he did in the NCAA, Chargers just became a bigger problem over there in the West.
Exactly. That's a dangerous pick for the Chargers.
I can't remember. Who did the fucking Raiders take?
Tyree Wilson.
Oh, okay. The Raiders won't be anything to worry about. Who's their
No.
fucking? Oh, they got Jimmy, right? Jimmy G.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. Raiders are gonna suck. Fucking Broncos are gonna suck. Chargers are gonna be a little bit better than. I mean, they're already the better team in the division, but they'll be even better now. Hopefully, not so flaky and a little more consistent.
Looking at who's left, there is a genuine possibility Will Levis completely falls out of the first round.
Yeah, I would imagine most teams that are left to pick don't have a need for a quarterback. Watch,
I mean, there's Minnesota that could take him. Maybe the Giants, but not really, and possibly the Saints.
Yeah, didn't they? Yeah, I don't see the Saints taking. Well, actually, yeah, maybe the Saints. I don't see the Giants taking them.
And after the news that came out today, the Ravens are totally off the market.
Oh, absolutely.
The Jags aren't on the market, and we've gone to commercial, so I can't even fucking remember who's left. Oh,
Lamar Jackson just threw something and broke it when Quentin Johnston got selected right before that. I'm like, motherfucker!
Mm-hmm.
I'm just happy my phone wasn't in my hand when we took Van Ness.
Yeah. Should have made some kind of bet and then you would have had to change your name to I Love Lucas Van Ness.
No. No.
Lucas Van Ness is taking us to the Super Bowl.
You could be Luke Van.
No.
Yeah. Luke loves Lucas.
I've just sent something in our Twitter chat that you'll probably find funny, Cheese.
Jesus Christ, is that your dick?
It's kind of funny, though.
Yeah. Fucking Lions. Fucking Ravens are going to be on the clock forever again now. Okay. Nolan Smith's still out there. Will Levis is still out there. What's his name? Branch is still out there. Porter Jr. still out there too, I think.
Yeah. He's still there.
Awful draft. God damn it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
None of us are happy with our drafts. At least all of our teams made sure that the NFC North will stay mediocre at best.
Mm-hmm.
I think we seriously want to give the NFC South a run for their money.
Yeah, I mean, well, if the Lions do the Lions thing, and then Green Bay's truly imploding, and Chicago's going to take another couple years to get anything going, really.
Yeah, at the very
And
least.
Minnesota still has fucking Cousins and Cook. We'll be fine. We'll be worse, I should say.
It's like the wide receiver talents there. Tight ends are good. I guess the offensive line's fine now, but the defense is gonna be fucking dog shit.
Yeah. I mean, you guys will definitely be improved from last year,
Mm-hmm.
but you're definitely still another draft and offseason away from being playoff bound potentially.
More than one if they keep passing up fucking potentially generational talents because they're not nice people.
That's been the Lions forever. They never take the mean guy. I mean, I don't know if Sue was a dick in college. He's definitely been a dick his entire pro career, but if he was a dick in college, then he was like the only one we've taken, and he was good for us when we had him. Just the team sucked.
I mean, I guess I'm not terribly surprised that the team that's owned by a fucking 100-year-old white lady doesn't like scary black men.
Well, it's the 100-year-old white lady's daughter now that runs the team.
This is true.
So she's like 75.
It's like I feel like you guys would both have a lot in common. You're both fucking real health risk behind the wheel of a car.
Yep. They're the fucking worst behind the wheel. Women, I mean, not old people.
Mm-hmm.
Women and old people.
You combine them and it's a perfect storm.
Yeah.
I don't know why, for some reason, I just pictured like the female equivalent of NASCAR, like NASCAR for women, and it's all just fucking crashes.
Right. Asian NASCAR. Oh no, we're 10 signal. How I signal for 2 blocks without turn signal.
Every car is a Mazda Miata.
Fucking damn it, what is it, a Suzuki Ninja or whatever the fuck it was.
Mm-hmm.
Or no, it was a Kawasaki Ninja.
With the 22nd pick in the 2023 draft, the Baltimore Ravens select Zay Flowers, wide receiver, Boston College.
That's a good
Yeah,
choice.
I mean, yeah, they needed some help for Lamar, so that's actually a solid pick for them, given what's left.
Here comes some flowers on top of it. Zay Flowers from Boston College.
He's hoping the next one's Will Levis.
Yeah. Well, I'll watch along on YouTube and find out, but for now, I'm gonna jump off here.
Cool.
Sounds
Later,
fair.
pal.
Thanks for having me on.
See you,
Talk
Monday.
to y'all later.
See you Monday.
Peace out.
Wow. He
What?
has, if I was reading this graphic right, Zay Flowers has 14 siblings.
Jesus Christ.
His dad's fucking Philip Rivers. How about that?
Looking at Zay Flowers, something tells me that isn't the case.
Well, you never know. Yeah, it might just be an age thing, I think.
Sure. Age.
Could have been adopted. You never know.
True.
I can make that joke potentially far worse, but I'm just going to sit on that.
Fuck it, why not? Go on.
Because say maybe the family needed a housekeeper. Not proud of that, but like I said,
Come on, cunts. Take Levis, let us laugh.
indeed.
Ed DeCambo once again focuses in on Will Levis. Hopefully this is where he ends up going, because that would be fucking hilarious.
You feel kind of bad for the guy.
I feel bad for the guy, but it'll be hilarious if Minnesota took him.
Oh, yes. I mean, both things are true. Got about 250 left.
To anyone watching, sorry we're so quiet.
I mean, the majority of good players have already been taken, so you can only do so much.
A lot of people have already been taken, and teams are still cunting around, taking 10 minutes to make a pick.
Mm-hmm. It won't happen, but I'm kind of hoping that Bears trade into the fucking somewhere towards the end of the round here if the Nolan Smith is still available, Porter's still available. Vikings team needs cornerback, wide receiver, quarterback, defensive tackle, and guard.
Well, they've made their pick. Now it's just waiting for Goodell to be a twat and piss around for 10 minutes before announcing it.
Amount of delay, so I was looking at the war room, and everybody just looks indifferent. Will Levis looks like he wants to cry. Now they're starting to show a hidden hook. That would be fucking hilarious too, because if they just like passed over.
Overall, they took it all the way down a full 10 minutes before making it.
With the 23rd pick in the 2023 NFL Draft, the Minnesota Vikings select Jordan Addison, wide receiver, USC.
For the first time in the common draft era, we have seen wide receivers go with 4 straight picks in the first round. Never happened. We ought to wait to pick 20 for the run to start, but the run has begun. And here comes Jordan Addison.
Shut the fuck up, Rich Eisen.
Yeah.
No one gives a fuck what you have to say, Cloud.
I guess maybe New Orleans, and that's about the end of like teams that could take a quarterback.
So either someone's going to trade up into the back end of the round, or Will Levis is going to fall out the first round entirely.
That is why you don't go to the draft.
Yep. The New Jersey Giants have moved up one spot, jumping the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Watch out, Daniel Jones.
The Giants get pick 24. The Jags get pick 25, 160, and 240.
Well, they did better than we did.
Yeah, that's the sort of haul you should get for moving down one spot.
Mm-hmm. And a little bow tie on. Good for him.
Pardon?
Jordan Addison. And a little bow tie on.
Ah, cool.
And a pink suit.
I've just sent someone in the Twitter group chat.
Let's see. Bring her on. It's appropriate. Watch him end up being like the best fucking quarterback in the class.
Pardon?
I said watch like Levis end up turning out to be like the best fucking quarterback in the class. Like very unlikely, but
No, it's just been a run on wide receivers. The Ravens took Zay Flowers, and the Vikings took Jordan Addison.
mm-hmm.
The Giants have traded up one spot, and their pick is in.
Here we go. No, not really. There's still be like another commercial break before we what the Giants do. But
Yeah.
nope, there it is. Okay. There's a commercial break. I guess maybe Dallas, but I don't know.
Fucking hurry up and make the pick.
It's another wide receiver.
The pick is in for the Giants, but we do have a trade.
That just means less house band, more commissioner.
The Jacksonville Jaguars have traded the 24th pick to the New York Giants. With the 24th pick in the 2023 NFL Draft, the New York Giants select Deontay Banks, defensive back, Maryland.
So,
Good pick.
the aforementioned Deontay Banks of Maryland, he was just selected by the New York Giants. He's going to play his football in the metropolitan area. And then, meanwhile, just to let everyone know, the Bills are now on the clock because the Jaguars traded down again. So, we'll get the pick from Buffalo in a moment.
Look at the Jaguars actually doing it right.
Yeah.
Jeez, has we missed anything? Not really. There's been a bunch of fucking wide receivers. Jacksonville just traded down twice. Jacksonville actually got something for trading down. That was actually better than a 4th round pick. But hey, whatever.
And the terms are the Bills get pick 25, the Jaguars get pick 27 and pick 130.
No, it's good. I mean, they just picked up 3 extra picks for dropping down 2 spots.
No, they dropped down about. They were 24th, now they're 27th. But still. I'm just fucking happy I was able to get what appear to be a decent pair of headphones off Amazon that'll be delivered within 16 hours of now.
That's pretty solid.
As evil as Amazon's practice may be and their working conditions, they sure as fuck are convenient.
Yeah. There's Amazon like fulfillment center downtown here. I haven't really heard anybody say anything too great about working for them. Usually they just bring people in and then like fire them almost immediately.
And the pick is in for the Buffalo Bills. As the pick is in for Buffalo, but we're still waiting on Roger Goodell to come out and announce it.
Then the Cowboys, Jaguars, Bengals, Saints, Eagles, and then the hometown Chiefs will wrap up this first night of the first ever draft in Kansas City.
The Jacksonville Jaguars have traded the 25th pick to the Buffalo Bills. With the 25th pick in the 2023 NFL Draft, the Buffalo Bills select Dalton Kincaid, tight end, Utah.
Well, the league's about to get what they deserve, as you just said, Daniel. You've been warned, the league. Is that what you're saying?
And look, and we've mentioned it. We'll mention it one more time. We're here in Kansas City, the home of Patrick Mahomes, and I believe there's a Mahomes doctrine we're seeing right now, which is forget trying to stop that guy. You're not going to stop him. Just get as many weapons as you can. Let's go and outscore the Kansas City Chiefs.
That's an interesting one.
Yeah, but they're just, I guess, trying to tool up the offense. But
Yeah, but they have Dawson Knox.
this is true.
If they really wanted to help their offense, they would have gone someone like Osiris Torrance.
Just kind of thinking they were going to go defense, honestly. Oh, there we go. Okay, that's so sad now. All right, they were showing Will Levis in the draft room, but he was just like he was looking sad, and his mom was just there to like try to comfort him. And then-
Boo-hoo, you're about to make millions of dollars.
True. They're showing Kincaid getting drafted, and they're, like his friends desperately trying to flip through and find the Buffalo Bills hat that's buried behind all the other team hats. It's sort of interesting that like one of the hats that was actually at the very front of the hat collection of potential teams was Green Bay.
I did see that.
So like 4 rows of hats, and Green Bay was one of the very first ones.
I saw Green Bay were in there, and I saw the Chargers were in there. I genuinely thought the Chargers were going to take Kincaid.
That seemed like it would have made sense. Yeah, Cheese Nolan Smith is still out there.
Yep.
Nolan Smith, Joey Porter Jr., Will Levis, of course. Hendon Hooker for feeling spicy.
Miles Murphy.
Mm-hmm.
Brian Branch, still out there. Michael Mayer's still out there.
Old Brazy's out there too.
Yeah. I wonder who the Jags are going to trade down with this time, since they're next up.
They're running out of options. Maybe Philadelphia. Maybe they want a 4th round.
Or maybe that's the pick someone trades back up into the first to take Levis.
It could be. Yeah, Detroit might not be done yet.
Sorry about the sniffles, guys.
Nah, no worries. Allergy season around here too. She's saying a lot of hope for round 2 tomorrow. Yeah, there's still a lot of solid players left.
Yeah.
Still got some good edge guys. Still got some good defensive tackles, some good cornerbacks.
Although something tells me this is probably where Nolan Smith will end up going.
Yeah, maybe. I got to imagine it's probably going to be one of the next 3 picks. I could see Cincinnati taking them. She's wrote an interesting comment that I'm not going to read out loud. I'm going to leave that one for you.
And I'm not going to highlight it on the screen.
She is doing what he can to make sure that he's the one that goes first. I appreciate that, Cheese.
Fucking allergies.
I hear you. I had a sinus infection all of last week, and it sucked.
Are you feeling any better?
Oh, yeah, for sure. I'm feeling a lot better.
Good.
But
Good.
last Monday, I don't know if you saw it, I kept rubbing my face because it just felt like somebody hit me in the face with a hammer. It was rough.
As promised, the Cowboys pick.
With the 26th pick in the 2023 NFL Draft, the Dallas Cowboys select Mozzie Smith, defensive tackle, Michigan.
They took a Michigan man off the board. Mozzie Smith, wow.
Fuck.
Yeah, they got a little bit bigger. I thought about them starting a little bit against the run, and when you are in that division with the Philadelphia Eagles, who love to run the rock with their physical offensive line and a quarterback.
At least that's one thing we can all agree on, pal.
It's true now as it's ever been. Dallas sucks.
As it's ever been and as it will ever be.
I was kind of hoping for him, but like 26 seems like a reach.
Yeah. He's a second rounder.
I mean, the later you get into this round, it starts becoming more and more of a crapshoot anyway, I suppose. You get a lot more gambling going on. But I'm entirely okay with no more edge rushers being taken. That works for me. Cheese says he likes guns, he'll be fine.
If you want an edge rusher, I've got one I'd be willing to trade you.
I wouldn't have hated that as much as you did. Like, it would have been a reach, it would have been a gamble, but I mean,
Do you know what gives me the biggest cause for concern?
what's it?
He never even started a game for Iowa.
Yeah.
If you're not able to start at the college level, if you're not good enough to start there, how the hell have you shot up draft boards?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'm kind of leery of players that are described as projects anyway.
Yeah. Wow, you tested like a freak. No one cares. Fuck off back to the 4th round where you belong.
It's just hard of like, I don't know, like grading things on potential. It's like, well, what makes you think that he has the potential to be better than this edge rusher or that rusher? Like you said, if he didn't even start in college.
Yeah. The pick is in for the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Staying put this time. Very nice.
Yeah, I think I'm probably going to stick at just the 2 drinks tonight.
Fair enough. It's already, what, like 3 or 4 your time?
It's 4:22 in the morning.
Yeah. Although, never a bad time for another.
Although, yeah, I think in the future we'll see project quarterbacks staying at home after what Will Levis has been through tonight.
Mm-hmm. They can't all be drafted as early as Trubisky was.
I'm honestly surprised project quarterbacks are going to the draft after what almost happened to Lamar Jackson a few years back.
That's true.
I mean, didn't the Ravens trade back up to pick 32 to take him at the very end of the first?
I believe so, yeah. I was watching a video the other day about like draft and trade. I think that is what happened. Yep.
With the 27th pick,
It appears not.
2023 NFL Draft, the Jacksonville Jaguars select Anton Harrison, tackle, Oklahoma.
Fair enough.
The news that came out on Cam Robinson, potentially maybe there's a suspension looming there. You get Anton Harris injury as well.
She said I said earlier that Will Levis would be the worst player in the first round, and now he's not even going to be drafted in the first.
I mean, barring a trade up, there's only really the Saints that maybe could, but they gave a monster of a contract to Derek Carr.
Yeah, I don't know if I would. I think I would just stay with Derek Carr in that sense.
Yeah. Especially given how much money they're paying him.
I will say they showed his girlfriend in the draft room, and I don't feel so bad for him anymore. He's doing all right for himself.
Yeah, he's fine.
That
and as I said, he's about to be a millionaire no matter what happens.
I mean, I will say that it was a little bit weird that his girlfriend and his mom look similar, but I mean, he did go to Kentucky, so whatever.
Everyone knows the real reason he's falling in the draft, though. That story about fucking mayonnaise in his coffee.
Well, he's trying to do a Patrick Mahomes thing, because Mahomes loves fucking putting ketchup on steak, so he was trying to.
And the Bengals pick is already in.
Well, thank God, fucking not drawing this one.
Thank you for joining tonight, though, pal.
Yeah, no worries. I had a good time.
Yeah, it has been a good time.
I mean, all things considered, it didn't go exactly the way that I thought it would. If we're going to be unhappy, why not be unhappy together?
Exactly, dude. Couldn't have said it better myself.
See, I'm thinking it's probably going to be Nolan Smith.
And this is probably either Nolan Smith or Osiris Torrance.
Yeah, I was listening. Thank you for joining us. Cheese. We appreciate you.
With the 28th pick in the 2023 NFL Draft, the Cincinnati Bengals select Miles Murphy, defensive end.
Yeah, that works too.
Yeah.
Somebody coming out of Clemson that is really, really talented. I think there's more.
No, so I got 3 to go.
Yep. And hopefully they don't cunt around with the time on these and just get them done as quick as the Bengals pick was just done.
Yeah, they wasted no time.
Huh?
They wasted no time.
Nope. And I respect them for doing that.
See, Boston won, so Boston wins the series. Vegas is up 3-0 over Winnipeg. I don't know why I called it Winnipeg. Tampa Bay won. Tampa Bay is 3-2 now, or Toronto's leading 3-2 in the series. And the Devils won 4-0. So the Devils are up 3-2.
Seems like Dirk is comfortable with that pick. Then, yeah, if I was a Bengals fan, that'd probably be the word I'd use, comfortable. Nothing flashy, but
I mean, who would you have wanted, Dirk? That is the question. Because it seemed like they were going to take an edge rusher.
literally, I only think there's probably 3 guys in play for the Bengals there. Miles Murphy, Nolan Smith, or Osiris Torrance.
I see Dirk's a tight end or a running back.
The 2 running backs that one could even begin to justify going in round 1 went pick 8 and pick 12. There is still a tight end by the name of Michael Mayer.
Oh, there's Michael Mayer, and there's also the guy out of Georgia that you were talking about. You want?
Darnell Washington.
That's right.
Yeah.
Although I will say, I guess, welcome to our world, Dirk. Nobody got what they wanted. That's the theme of the draft this year.
Exactly.
I guess the Texans did. If you're a Texans fan, you're happy right now, I suppose.
Can I just say that this has been a goddamn underwhelming draft in general?
Yeah, it seems fair.
Literally all round, it's been underwhelming as all hell.
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be watching online for the fucking tomorrow. Tomorrow, I'm just going to check in periodically. Because I was thinking about watching it as it happened tomorrow. It was like, man. It starts an hour earlier, so there's that.
I'm pretty sure Grossi's streaming tomorrow, so I'll probably just be in his chat for tomorrow.
Yeah. Derek agrees that it was underwhelming. That is the theme of the night.
This is hilarious considering going into tonight, I thought Will Levis would be going 4th overall to Indianapolis.
It seemed likely. It seemed like Indianapolis was going to pull the trigger. At the very least, he would have been gone by now. But it didn't seem like one of the quarterbacks was going to drop, though. It was just a matter of which one. And he did seem like the likeliest of all candidates.
Fuck you, Chad. Really?
I didn't see it. I gotta read it. Saints taking not Lucas Fernandez.
Roger Goodell with the Saints draft choice.
With the 29th pick in the 2023 NFL Draft, the New Orleans Saints select Brian Brzee, defensive tackle, Clemson.
All right, so we're going in back-to-back Clemson picks, and they're all wearing Ella Strong shirts in memory of Brian's sister who passed away. So a nice moment for the Brzee family.
But that was the last real place without a trade up. I'm not sure if this will focus.
Well, he didn't go to the Saints, but he might go to the Breakers. We'll see.
Good job I caught myself there. I was about to say something real stupid. That could have turned out pretty bad.
No.
Hmm?
I said, oh no.
Papa! Hello? Hello, puppy.
Hey, look over here. And then immediately she walks away. If this was the CFL, Levis would have gone first overall, and once the mayo and the coffee thing came out. Hey, say what you will about Canadians, but their potato chips are pretty fucking solid.
Yeah, that's the real reason Levis is falling out of the first round.
Mm-hmm.
Although that is honestly fucking disgusting.
I mean, he did go to school in Kentucky, so it was probably taught to him.
The clock is running a little on the Eagles. Could they be entertaining trade calls?
Possibly. Maybe do us a favor since you fucking gutted us last time.
It looks like they've taken the pick. They're showing the Philly War Room.
Hmm.
And I may have seen who they've taken.
It leaked on the old Twitter sphere.
Yeah.
That's
I'm not going to say it just yet in case it's wrong, but if as soon as you hear the name you see the card at the bottom change, then you'll know that the leak was accurate. And yes, the pick is indeed in. Hey, Scott.
Hey Scott, how are you? We're just wrapping up the old draft coverage. Got another 2 picks to go.
As we're still waiting for Roger Goodell.
Well, if it's true, the Eagles had a really good fucking draft. Or at least first round.
Joining me on stage now are some very special guests, content creators who you know from YouTube, Dude Perfect, and Jason and Travis's mom, Donna Kelsey.
Who cares? So they've got a few YouTube nuts and Jason Kelsey's mother on the stage.
Is she gonna stay out for the Kansas City pick too?
Probably.
Here's the deal, we've got a custom coin with Travis and the Chiefs on one side, and Jason and the Eagles on the other.
I have no idea who you fuckers are, but I hate you.
All you have to do is flip it, and it takes the decision out of your hand. Should we try it? Let's try it. It's Travis and the Chiefs!
Whoa.
Literally no one cares. Stop wasting our time. Let's see if this leak was accurate.
The Philadelphia Eagles select Nolan Smith.
It indeed was.
I fucking hate you, Eagles. I regret rooting for you in the Super Bowl. I hope your fucking team goes fucking winless. I hope they both turn out to be bust, and then I can laugh.
But yeah, it appeared about 5 minutes ago, the leak to say that Nolan Smith had been taken by the Eagles.
I hadn't seen that, too. After you said it, I went and looked. So I was bracing for it, but yeah, it turned out to be truthful.
Would have found out a hell of a lot earlier if those YouTube weirdos hadn't been around on stage for way longer than they were welcome.
That's gonna be us next year.
If only.
Here to say something racist. It's totally inappropriate sports. I will say I'm watching it on delay because of the lag, but I am impressed by the fact that all three of them look exactly alike, which is impressive because one of them has a beard. That is how white they are. They all just look alike, even though one has facial hair.
And we are down to the final pick of the first round.
And I'll just say it. I'm starting to think that Will Levis isn't going to get drafted tonight.
Something gives me that impression.
Although that'd be really fucking wild if he did get drafted by the Chiefs.
Wild is one way to describe it.
Like, look out, Patrick Mahomes. Bracey and Smith go back to back. Would have liked to have either of them, she says. Same, honestly. I wouldn't have minded either one of them myself.
The Chiefs dragging this one out.
Of course, fucking assholes.
And the Chiefs pick is in. Will Levis falls out of the first round.
Well, fuck. It's okay, I still love you, Will.
And I've just had the pick leaked to me.
Let's see. Yes, that is right, Scott. This is
Yes,
the
Scott.
Vietnam draft.
Yes, Scott. Exactly.
We're about to go plug some Charlies. We got Fortunate Son playing in the background. Oh, yeah.
I can delete the trade alert and the on the clock from my side banners.
It is always important to keep the side banners in order.
Mm-hmm. As here comes the final selection. Shut up and announce it.
With the 31st pick of the 2023 NFL Draft, the Kansas City Chiefs select Felix Enrique Uzama, defensive end, Kansas State.
Stop taking edge rushers.
And with that, night one of the 2023 NFL Draft is in the books. Thank you for joining, pal.
Anytime.
As said, if we both have to be miserable, might as well be miserable together.
Exactly. We can drink the Kool-Aid together.
Hell yeah. See you on Monday.
You got it.
And see you all in the chat Monday for another episode of Totally Inappropriate Sports.
Adios.
Bye.